Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Happy Empathy Hour with Pam and Amreen on YouTube for a change. So hi Pam, how are you?
Not 100%, but then again, I can get around and do things without relying on somebody else and family member. So it's a good thing. You wake up in the morning and you have this energy, get me through. So I'm fine otherwise.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, I mean, like we plan to do this every week, but unfortunately I got quite ill and we've not been able to do our recordings on a regular basis. But we're hoping that will change in the new year.
Yeah, depends on circumstances as well, because we don't know what's around the corner.
Yeah, we're just going to try our best.
Yeah. And then, oh dear, the weather, what we're having as well. The breeze, the thunderstorm. I hope everybody, in every place in Britain or over the world is safe, which, some lose their home and everything else.
Yeah, it's been really like quite intense, like at night especially.
Yeah. And then the thunderstorm, the rain banging on the windows, and
Mm,
people got flood, and we have it up the sun as well. So
yeah, yeah,
be grateful.
yeah, definitely. So what we're talking about today then?
Oh, we're going to go down memory lane and see what 2023 bring to us and what if we're going to make change or what we're going to look at in the near future.
Here's a question for you.
If
Do
I
you
can,
make New Year's resolutions?
no, I don't make it. The simple reason is sometimes you make it, it doesn't work. And
Mm,
what I do, I just take each days as it come
yeah.
and pray to the Almighty, and you get strength because no point making it. 'Cause some people it doesn't happen to.
Mm,
Have you
yeah.
make any?
Not really, because I'm like you as well. I kind of just like live the day as it comes because um I think often we kind of write all these goals down and then you're thinking, oh my god, I'm never going to achieve this, especially the one that everyone likes to put on the list is trying to lose weight and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, and here I am trying to put weight on.
Oh yeah, lucky
What do
people
you
like
mean?
you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, lucky people like you.
yeah. But next year I might start going organic food.
Okay, that's a good thing to do actually.
Yeah, because I find out a lot of these food got so many chemicals in, and it making me poorly as well.
The only problem is with organic food, it's a lot more, pricey. So I guess that can be a bit of an issue, but it is better for you, isn't it?
Yeah, if you got a garden, we can start planting
Yeah,
vegetables and
that's
everything. Because
definitely.
the cost of living is going to go up anyway.
Mm.
You know.
So let's not be too depressing.
No, we are not. We are not. We're
um,
talking reality.
let's talk about what we've learned in this last year, or one thing that's we can look back and say, yeah, that was an amazing memory or something. Um, and then we can talk a bit about the negative, what's happening around the world, and how that's impacting our lives as well, because there's a lot happening and it does impact us. It can affect our mental health and well-being as well. So I'll let you start, Pam.
I think what for me, when I seen it around the world, is the war was going around the world and the innocent people is getting killed. And
Mm,
also, when you see so many children dying
yeah,
through
yeah,
flood, through food
the war.
shortage, can't
Yeah,
get medication. So it's happening everywhere in the world at the moment. That's very depressing. And if you get up in the morning or you turn your TV on or your radio, depends on the station, they're constantly in your face with it. It's like it's not going away. So that
yeah,
makes me really depressed.
yeah. It is sad, isn't it? But the difficulty is that we have to carry on with our lives as well, because on one hand there's something so great going on in the world, And on the other hand, we still have to go to work or to school or to college or whatever we're doing in our lives. And with that feeling, because at the end of the day, as human beings, we do feel pain and suffering for other people, wherever they might be. You know, there was like that flood in, was it Libya? And then we've had the war that's going on in Palestine, in Gaza, and then you've got the war in Ukraine. So there's just so much going on, and it's difficult. Like initially when I was seeing all these images, it was kind of like it was really upsetting. So then what
Yeah.
I decided to do, a bit like what happened in COVID, I just switched off from it all. Um, just so that I can carry on. It's not that I don't have feelings for it or anything like that. I'm still praying for the people and all that kind of thing, but I just don't want to see the images. So I've
Uh,
kind of switched off from the images side of it.
yeah, and I stopped watching it as well because we all have faith in God, yeah?
Mm,
And what I've learned is, as God said, Jehovah says, look at the world as a woman giving birth to a child. And if you give birth, you know the pain, what we're going through, or the suffering. So I look at that because he said he's got everything in hand. Because all of these tell you when we have faith what would happen. We can't do anything about it, but we can send our sympathy out.
yeah, I mean, we can do something. Like people have been going out protesting, they've been writing letters to the MPs and all that kind of thing. You know, there's lots of boycotting going on, whatever. So we can thankfully, because we live in a democratic country, we have got a voice and we can use that in a positive way. Um, so, like, we shouldn't feel that we can't. So, we're quite blessed in that sense, Pam, because in some countries you can't voice your opinions or feelings or whatever. So, I think we should be very, very grateful for that. But coming on to our kind of main topic for today is kind of like what is our highlight for 2023 and what we're going to be doing in 2024, if anything.
Yeah, I've learned a lot from you and Ham as well. And one of my biggest thing I have to do is to make sure get in contact with all of you because I do understand how you felt when you didn't hear from me at certain point. So I
Oh,
can see the
yes.
worrying what you all been doing, and I'm very grateful to that. So,
Yes.
yeah, got to make it a habit.
Pam decided to disappear for a couple of days. And, you know, Pam's the kind of person who will ring you or message you every day. And so, because I didn't hear from her, I was like, what's going on? So, I was constantly phoning her and then phoning our police friend as well, just to try and like find out what's going on with Pam. Like, is she okay? But thankfully, we found her safe and well.
Yeah, I wasn't laugh. But the good thing about it, though, a lot of people out there haven't got that.
Mm,
They got nobody to check up on them or any contact detail for them. So I am very blessed to know that you all care and miss me when you don't see me. And I feel the same way about all of you children as well, because I call you all my adopted children. And as a
yeah.
mother, yes, I have to, that's my priority next year. Contact details and phone number.
Yes, you must give us your full contact details, emergency contact details, should I say, in case anything happens and stuff, so we know where you are. It's important, definitely. So,
Yeah.
Pam, anything else you want to share with us from 2023?
Um, I think the relationship what I have with a lot of people as well make me laugh. It give me the courage to go out and mix with people who are lonely as well. And
Mm,
even though my health is not very good, I'm very happy to be around a lot of people, show my face and everything. And I said a lot of people out there all over the world is lonely. And sometimes all you need is to see somebody and say, hello, have you had a good day? And they make their feeling good.
Yeah, I totally understand that, Pam, because I have friends around the world as well. As you know, I like to travel and I've met lots of different people over the years, and I've kept in touch with them and
Yeah,
become like a sister or a friend to them. And it's nice because they might be going through struggle or something, but they know that they can contact me at any time, whatever. And likewise, if I need help from them, they're there for me as well when I go back to their countries and stuff. So I think that's really, really important. Like, I think sometimes we don't make those relationships anymore. We just think, yeah, I know you for this purpose and that's it. But actually, they might that person might need you more than just a service that they might be providing. They might have they might be lonely and they want a friend or someone to just talk to whenever they feel like it. So I think there's nothing wrong with that.
yeah. And I think next year we'll come up with good more laughter and more fun, because we can't change a lot of things in our life. We can change a lot of things in our life because come 2023, 4, we can't bring back the past. We just have to carry on with the future. What do you
Yeah,
think of that,
I
Anne
think
Marie?
you're right. I think it's important to always look back. And I used to do this a lot when I was working out in the community. I used to have this diary and it used to give me that opportunity to write down like my achievements for that past year and then anything I want to achieve in the following year. Um, and then you can see where you've actually achieved things and where you could be doing better in your life. I think that's important because it gives you kind of like a goal in life. It's not like a resolution as such. It's more like, am I on track with what I've set out to achieve in my life for a
Yeah,
greater purpose? So I think it is important. I think for me, Pam,
yeah,
um, this year's highlight, I would say, I guess it's for me, it's always traveling, isn't it? So
yeah,
traveling and meeting people and giving other people that opportunity to travel as well and explore history around the world. Places that maybe we wouldn't have been able to even go to before. So I feel quite blessed actually to be able to travel. And I think if people have the opportunity, you must, because it opens up your mind and your heart. Uh,
yeah.
you get to experience people's lives in different communities. Um, yeah, so I think that's my highlight.
I think I would like to do a lot more. I'm going to do some training course as well. And as for the children, them who are there going to school, and they're going to listen to this as well. Education is so important
Mm,
because once you got education and you pass out all your GCSE, and even if you don't pass them, there's always college there. But don't hang around in gangs or this or that. Get education, learn something, and make your parents proud, and start traveling. So next year, I would like to go out and talk to young kids, say up to the age of 20, about achievement in life.
yeah, I mean, there's so much you can do now. I mean, there's apprenticeships as well, so you can work and learn at the same time and get paid. I know it's quite competitive to get onto, but still, there's that option available. Um, so there is a lot more you can do. I think the thing is like when you're a bit stuck in the rut, it's an old
Yeah,
term. But like, when you get stuck sometimes, you have to remember there's always a solution. So
to the problem or to
yeah,
anything. Yeah.
if you feel like you're stuck at the moment in your life, just take a moment to breathe. Go out to a park, breathe in the fresh air, get some inspiration while you're out there in the park, and come back and you'll realize there's another way of doing things. There's always another way, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I always tell teenagers, you know, as long as you haven't got a criminal record, go and visit elderly people in the care home, because be nice and talk to them about what they achieved from when they were growing up. And you're looking at 80, 90 year old. They got so much story to tell us, and we can learn.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, you know, even with your parents, like if your parents are still around, like just sit with them and you can learn so much. Like, you know, if I reflect on my own parents, my dad's had businesses most of his life. My mum's worked with him, and um, you know, she's taught us the basics of how to be in life, you know. But you know, that experience of growing up
Yeah.
around someone who knows how to run a business, it's given me some skills as well. Not to that level, but you know, it kind of like I've picked
Oh,
up on things, on how my dad does things or how my mum does things. I think that's important. So that spending time with your parents, if they're still around, you know, pick up. You know, you'll be picking it up naturally from them,
yeah, I agree with you.
around them all the time. And then once you go out into your own world, you know, when you're living by yourselves or with your partners or whatever, you'll realize that you're kind of like a copy of them.
Well, we are though. Have you noticed as well, technology take over communication in the home as well? Because
Yeah.
even sitting around the table having a meal, people seem to have their telephone on, not holding a conversation, or I'm going out with my friend. When I was 18, 19, I still have to come home for 10:30, no later than 10:30. We couldn't stay out. But communication start from the home. Listen to your children. But that
Mhm.
is my view and opinion.
I think now the thing is we all just want to be on our phones till like 1, 2 in the morning. You know, there's, I think, I don't know about you, but maybe there's less going out now, more online. And because
Yeah.
it's online, you're free to you're exposed to a lot more as well. I think as adults as well, we need to be a bit more mindful of, you know, putting our phones down at night.
It's not
Read a
just,
book instead, you know, pick up a book.
yeah, go on.
You know, like I don't know about you, but I prefer to pick up a book than to read a book on my phone. Because at work
Yeah.
all day I'm on my laptop working away. I've got a screen in front of me all day long, and the last thing I want to do at night is to be on my screen again. So I think it's really important to have a book that you can read every
And
night.
yeah, I agree with you. I love to read the Bible and I read the Quran as well.
Mm,
Even though some of it I do not understand, but learning again, you can look at, and I always said, what you don't understand, ask somebody.
yeah,
But
definitely.
when you go on the public transport, even with children, everybody is on their phone. And sometimes the conversation we need to stop that because children is around. Interact with your children as well. But hopefully 2024 will change all of that.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
inshallah. So Pam, 2024. I can't
Mhm.
believe it, you in here. Like, I mean, we have to be so grateful, you know, like it's wow. So,
I think it's come around so quickly as well, doesn't it?
yeah, I remember when it was 2000, and then there was
Yeah.
all this like commotion about something's going to happen, or the technology's going to go off, and all this kind of thing. Do you remember that?
Yeah, but those was good though. We don't have the issues them in the 20, say 2000 onwards as though what we're having now. And the lockdown didn't help it either. But
Yeah.
again, that is my opinion.
Mm. But anyway, 2024. I have to get used to saying that now. Um, I don't know what it's going to bring, to be honest with you. I've not even thought about it. For me, because like I'm just working, I'm just carrying on with my job. I do my studies over the weekend. I've not thought about doing anything new yet because this is new and we need to
Yeah.
improve this podcast. So that's, I guess, one thing that we need to improve in 2024. I don't know about you, Pam. What do you think?
Yes, we do, because we got different organization that we would like to bring on as well to talk about issues what matter as well.
Hmm,
Because people work and their hours might be longer working from home, we're going to find some people can't make the date what we give them. So we just have to try a bit harder and see how we can work around them.
yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to the YouTube channel and
Yeah,
everything else.
definitely need to improve this. Like I said, if there's anyone out there who can help us, we'd really appreciate that because we're not doing this for ourselves. We've always said that, the Happy Empathy Hour. Pam started many years ago on Radio Dawn, and it's still carrying on Radio Dawn with Marham. But
Yes.
we've got
We,
this outlet as well now. We've moved on to YouTube, so we've got another platform um, to take it further, really, because although radio is available to our local community, also international community, but this gives us a bit more flexibility of what we can say and what we can't say as well. So although we are still very good, we know our boundaries as well. So we're not going to be saying anything bad either.
yeah. Yeah. And also with the Happy Empathy Hour, I've been through a lot myself as a single mother as well. I've been through depression. So things, what we talk about, um, is life experience. And then I find myself, after going through depression for so many years, I start learning to laugh. I start
Hmm.
understanding other people feeling, because empathy means understand other people feeling and emotion and needs. So
Yeah,
we're not going to criticize. We're not going to think none. We're not going to be none. We're not going to judge.
yeah.
We're
I
going to
think you were
listen.
trying to say non-judgmental, so we
I
don't have
tried
that.
to pronounce it a minute ago. It didn't come out.
Yeah, so that's right. We've always had that attitude on our show, so and in our personal lives as well. So we're quite open to anyone who wants to join us as a guest, talk about what they're going through or what they're doing in the community. We did have some shows planned, but because we were unwell, we had to cancel those. But hopefully, we'll have those guests on in 2024 as well. So
I think we'll do it with the blessing of the Almighty Creator.
we
We
should,
will do it. So what I need to start doing is start going on and start talking about peace to the world. You
yes,
know,
I
we
think that's
need
very
peace.
important. Yeah, I think we should do a show just on peace, Pam, because peace is not something that is just at a bigger level. It's actually peace within ourselves.
Yeah.
I think that's, for me, that's where it starts. Once, if you have peace within yourself, then that kind of like uh, your surroundings become peaceful. People around you will become peaceful. Your country will become peaceful, and
Yeah.
it kind of like goes out. You are the source of peace, ultimately. So yeah, I
Mm.
think we need a whole show on peace.
Yeah, and to bring joy and happiness, or try to bring joy and happiness to the whole world.
Mm.
That would be my 2024.
2024.
Yes, you know the two, the
You
one, the nine, the two, and the four.
do you know what I like though? Because I have this thing about I'm so OCD. Like 2024 it's a even number. So we've come out
Yeah.
of the odd, now we've gone into the even again. Well, in a couple of days, in a few days.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I
So you're
don't know.
going to do all the cleaning and everything, yeah?
Yeah,
Mm. I'll have to try find time to do it. Come always in and out, in and out. I plan some training for 2024 anyway.
have you?
Yeah, so I'm going to do safeguarding and for children and adults, even though I've done it. So I've seen quite a few courses. So
Well,
I'm
I've
going.
I've been developing some training as well. So I've developed some community development training. So I'm going to try and put that out there as well and see if I can do some more training in our local communities. And I'll share it with you, Pam. I think you'll really like it.
Does that mean to say you're going to book me on the what you're doing then?
Well, someone has to book me first.
Yeah. And if
Yeah,
it's to do with community, darling, I'm in for it.
I know you are. I know
Yeah,
you are.
I've got loads of community thing planned for next year. And because I've been working from I was 16 and I'm coming up to retirement age in the next month or so, 2 months.
Woohoo!
What do you mean, ooh?
Woohoo! Happy days for you.
So I'll be trying to do a lot more things with the community and then kids, elderly.
You're just charging up, that means.
What's
Like
that?
you're just charging up. You're getting ready to do more.
As long as life, health give me the opportunity, I can only do what I can.
Yeah.
Because because when you work all so long in your life, I find it difficult to stay home.
It's
Because
true.
I got to be out the house by 5:30 in the morning, and then I come back the following morning if stuff don't turn up. So I'm used to work. My kids, they used to call me alcoholic.
No, it's so true, Pam. You know what I've noticed and realized, and this will probably happen to me as well if I get to that age, because if you're constantly working all your life, and when you get to that retirement point, um, if you're a workaholic and you've been working all your life, retirement is very, very hard because you lose your sense of purpose in life.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important then to think about, okay, if I get there, then, what else can I do that I've always wanted to do? So, like, we should have some kind of idea of what we'd like to do, but if we get to that age, because the other thing is they keep increasing the retirement age as well, which is quite annoying, to be honest with you, because, none of us know if we're going to get there then, to be
I
honest with you.
agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah, so for me personally, I mean, I think a lot of people are living like this now, is trying to reduce the amount that they're working so that they can do the other things that they wanted to do in life as well, rather than waiting till retirement,
Yeah.
because you just don't know, like, because things keep changing, and we've had the pandemics and all this kind of thing, so people are just doing what they can in the time that they have. Do you see what
And
I mean? Like living the moment more rather than waiting.
wait, that's what I did. I'm always busy, busy. Sometimes I just burn myself out, but I enjoy doing what I'm doing.
Mm,
But some people when they retire, they like to do gardening or like to do these, and some prefer just to chill out.
yes.
So, will 2024, my dear daughter, will you be writing another book?
Oh, that's another question. I thought I'd be doing it this year, but I didn't. So you never know.
Mm. I haven't read the last one you've done yet.
Yeah, I haven't written much, to be honest with you. I think because I've been so deep in work that I'm just thinking too much work rather than any kind of inspiration coming to write poetry. So you never know. We'll see what happens.
Well, you can do something about 2023.
Yeah, but
Then again, work again. It's work, looking after family, mothers, supporting them as well. So I understand where you're coming from.
yeah,
So no, let's keep praying and ask the Almighty Creator for help and support and guidance as well, so we can achieve it.
inshallah. Thank you, Pam. Okay, I think we've come to the end of the show for this week. this month, should I say, because it has been a month actually since we did a recording. So anyway, we thank everyone who's been listening so far. If you like what we're doing, let us know. If you don't like what we're doing, let us know. You can comment on the YouTube links. And like I said, if you'd like to help us improve or you'd like to be a guest on the show, then you're more than welcome to come and help us and be a guest as well. And hopefully we'll have a guest for the next show.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. But don't be afraid, with the listeners who go on YouTube to share your opinion. We don't, so about what changes they're going to make or how life for 2023 bring them. But it's to share. Because one of the biggest issue we always going to have is finance as well.
Mm.
So we can help them and get contact for them for people who can support with finance, the cost of living and eating, then we don't mind. Do you?
Not at all. We're here to help in whatever way we can. We're good at signposting people to different services and stuff. So we are here to help with that. So, you can just drop us a comment in the comment section on YouTube as well with anything like that. We'll do our best to help you get the
And
right support.
even if they're feeling a bit,
Nottingham.
sorry,
I
go
said,
on.
as long as you're from Nottingham, we can do our best to help.
Yeah. And if you're feeling low or feeling depressed or things get into you, then drop us a line, a comment.
Or just listen to our recordings. Hopefully
Yeah.
they'll cheer you up. We try to
Yeah.
be as natural as possible, don't we? We don't want to be kind of like something else on these recordings. We just be me
Ourselves.
and Pam. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. We're not pretending to be somebody. That's why I'm not showing my pictures on there.
No, we're still not confident enough with going live on camera. Maybe one day. You never know.
Yeah. We see what 2024 bring, yeah?
Yes. Anyway,
Okay, my
take
darling.
care, everyone, and have a happy new year. And if you're not celebrating the new year, that's fine too, because in different cultures they have their own new year. But I guess this is the year, the calendar that we've been brought up with in this country. So it's okay to say Happy New Year to people. And if you don't want to, that's your choice as well. But take care, everyone, and we'll see you next time.
Next year. All right then, sweetheart. So I'll talk to you in a little while, yeah?
Okay, then. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Uh,